Welcome back to my channel, everyone. Before we begin today's story, I have a question for you. Have you ever loved someone so deeply, yet they never saw you the way you saw them? Emma was the kind of girl people rarely noticed, not because she was invisible, but because she never tried to be seen. She walked with her head slightly lowered, her shoulders carrying a quiet weight that no one bothered to ask about. She smiled when spoken to, nodded politely, and always stepped aside so others could pass first. Emma believed love was something gentle, something patient, something that waited. She learned this from her mother, who had spent her entire life loving a man who never truly loved her back, Emma's father. Yet her mother never complained. "She stays because she hopes," Emma once said, and without realizing it, Emma grew up just like her. The first time she saw him, Daniel entered her life on an ordinary afternoon. He was new at the small bookstore where Emma worked part-time, tall, confident, the kind of person who laughed easily and made the room feel lighter. Emma noticed him immediately, but she did what she always did, nothing. She watched quietly, she listened quietly, she admired quietly. Daniel, on the other hand, noticed everything. He noticed how Emma organized books by memory, how she helped customers with gentle patience, how she always chose the smallest corner table during lunch. One day, he sat across from her. "You're very quiet," he said. Emma panicked. "I'm just normal," she replied. Daniel smiled. "I like quiet." That single sentence planted a seed inside her heart, a dangerous one, falling without being caught. Their conversations started small: favorite books, favorite music, favorite childhood memories. Daniel talked about his dreams, big dreams, travel, success, a life far away from this tiny town. Emma listened. She always listened. She never talked about her own dreams, because Emma's biggest dream was simple: to be loved. Slowly, Daniel became part of her daily routine: morning greetings, shared lunches, evening walks home. He teased her, protected her, sometimes rested his head on her shoulder when he was tired, and every small gesture felt like a promise. But Daniel never said he loved her, and Emma never asked. She was afraid that asking would shatter the fragile happiness she had, so she loved him silently, deeply, hopelessly, loving him in all the wrong ways. Emma did everything for Daniel. She stayed late to help him finish work. She lent him money when he was short. She listened to his problems at midnight. She comforted him when other girls broke his heart. Yes, other girls, because Daniel was always looking for the right one. And Emma believed, foolishly, that one day, he would realize she was right in front of him. Her friends warned her, "You're wasting your heart. He's using you, he doesn't see you that way." Emma defended him every time. "He's just confused. He's been hurt before. He's a good person," because admitting the truth meant admitting pain, and Emma wasn't ready for that. The day everything changed, one evening, Daniel asked Emma to meet him at their usual cafe. She arrived early. Her hands were shaking. For some reason, her heart felt too heavy. Daniel walked in, smiling, but it wasn't his usual smile. It was brighter, nervous, excited. "I have news," he said. Emma forced a smile. "What kind of news?" Daniel took a deep breath. "I met someone." Emma felt something break inside her chest, but she stayed quiet. "She's amazing," Daniel continued. "She makes me feel different." Emma nodded. "That's nice. I think I love her." Those 4 words crushed her, not because Daniel loved someone, but because he never loved her. After everything, all the nights, all the tears, all the sacrifices, Emma felt invisible, again. The confession that came too late. That night, Emma couldn't sleep. Her chest hurt, her head hurt, her soul hurt. For the first time in her life, she chose herself. The next day, she asked Daniel to meet. He arrived, smiling, still talking about the new girl. Emma interrupted him. "I love you." The words fell out broken. Silence filled the space between them. Daniel stared at her. I didn't know. I loved you for years," Emma whispered. "I waited. I hoped. I believed." Daniel looked uncomfortable. "Emma, you're very important to me." Those words. The most painful words. Important. Not love, I don't feel that way, he said gently. I'm sorry. Sorry, a word too small for the damage it caused. Emma nodded. She didn't cry, she didn't scream, she simply stood up, and walked away, watching him love someone else. Daniel started dating the new girl. Emma saw them together, holding hands, laughing, sharing moments Emma had once dreamed of. Every smile felt like a knife, every photo felt like betrayal. But Emma still showed up to work, still smiled, still helped customers, still pretended she was fine. At night, she cried into her pillow. She blamed herself. Maybe I wasn't pretty enough, maybe I wasn't interesting enough, maybe I wasn't worth loving. Love had turned into self-hatred, and slowly, Emma disappeared inside herself. The breaking point. One day, Daniel came to Emma crying. She left me, he said. She found someone else. Emma felt numb. He expected comfort, like always. But something inside her finally snapped. I can't be that person anymore, Emma said quietly. Daniel looked shocked. You're my best friend. Emma looked at him. I was never just your friend. I was the girl who loved you while you loved everyone else. Tears filled her eyes. You broke me. Daniel had no words, because some damage cannot be undone. Emma walked away. This time, for real. Learning to live again, Emma quit the bookstore. She found a new job, a new place, a new routine. It wasn't easy. Some days she still missed Daniel. Some nights she still cried. But slowly, she started doing small things for herself. Reading again. Writing again. Taking walks alone. Learning who she was without loving someone who didn't love her back. She realized something important. Love should not feel like begging. Love should not feel like waiting. Love should not feel like pain. The girl who became strong. Years passed. Emma changed, not into someone cold, not into someone cruel, but into someone who knew her worth. She smiled more, she laughed freely, she spoke honestly, and one day, someone loved her, genuinely, softly, without conditions. For the first time, Emma didn't feel anxious, she didn't feel scared. She felt safe. Final lesson. Emma once believed love meant suffering. Now she knew better. Love should heal. Love should lift. Love should never break you, because the right love will never make you feel invisible. Moral. Sometimes, the hardest love you experience is the one that teaches you how you deserve to be loved.